Also, I do remember that the movie tried to make like its time frame sound old.
Yeah, the music caught me off guard.
Yeah, or like old with the title seems kind of that's a little bit off. The music makes it sound like the time frame of that movie is old time, but modernized with high tech technology.
Kind of like steampunkish.
Yeah. Okay, the ship design on the layout doesn't look.
Looks like it's made out of cheese.
Yeah.
Felt safe and secure.
Like those windows, quote unquote, on the ship just make it look like little stumps of just like the wood.
Pirates.
Also, when I was a kid, I was a sucker for pirates, just anything pirates. Because I like the concept of
the notorious Captain Nathaniel Flint.
Just the concept of people doing whatever they want so they could get their riches. Right. Oh, I forgot about this. How they tell stories in this? Do you remember? I always love that stuff.
Like a pop-up book.
I thought the one was going to say James Isaac Neutron from Jimmy Neutron.
Mom, I was just getting to the best part.
I always like this bit. Like I just.
Also, so people love their hoverboards from Back in the Future. My hoverboards came from this. To me, it seems more fun, but only in a wide environment. Also, what are your thoughts on this combined world utopia, and where it's old time with, like I mentioned before, old time with future technology? What do you think about this? Do you like that, or do you do they not do that much of it?
You know what this feels like?
Pirates in future time? Pirates of the Caribbean in future time?
No. Almost Star Wars-esque. Like a new Hope.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like when you see Luke.
I love the rope. I love this. I think isn't the idea that they're all solar powered or something? Or is that just me?
I think so. I think the mast and the
how it glows.
The cloud. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the lift, guys.
Not so fast.
Isn't the guy played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
I don't know, but you could check on your phone right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim is Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Jim!
Those markings baffle me. Unlike anything I've ever encountered. Even with my vast experience...
Looks like the Apple of Eden from Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember this because they always put this shot in the trailers.
I can believe it.
Wait. This is us, the planet Montresor.
Montresor?
Oh, yeah, so it's not. Okay, so this is not Earth, it's just some other planet. Great, the spaceport.
There you
so
go.
This whole planet is a city. Kind of like Coruscant from Star Wars. A few years after Star Wars Episode 1 when Coruscant was introduced. This is like a better Coruscant, no? Because it's a port, actually. Actually a port. And so they have specific ways for ships to land and dock, and for ships to dock and leave. This seems more valid.
Yeah. Looks really nice.
Yeah. Those creatures look a little bit too out of the world.
It feels kind of weird that it's all blue, though.
Next, it's all holograms or technology to make it look like an actual sky, and not the fact that they're just literally in space.
Right.
Well, Jim,
that could be a
this should be
possible thing.
A wonderful opportunity for the two of us to get to know one another.
Brace up!
Like, what do you think this movie's trying to do, or the message is trying to say by to the idea of adventure, family? Do you remember?
Nope.
What are you getting so far?
Just an adventure, just essentially Star Wars. This kid he wants to get out, explore the world, and he gets a chance to do so. Very general, just like want to explore.
What the devil? Good heavens! The star pollution! It's gone.
But
Oh, that is beautiful.
that looks really nice. Yeah.
It's a supernova. Wait, wasn't it in front of them? Or did he just look off on the side?
It looked like it was in front of him.
Okay, it looked, but
I don't know if
his position was elsewhere. Okay, so it was behind him. Oh, the asteroids looked pretty.
Mr. Arrow! Secure those sails!
Yeah, don't get too cocky.
You know the Star Wars reference, right?
Yeah.
There are some cool concepts in here that they just didn't explore enough.
Yeah.
And they introduced this world of technology, but they just introduce it so they could, because they care more about the story that they want to portray.
Yeah.
But the problem is that this story is just too generic, and so because it's generic, we frankly care more about the technology world.
Yeah.
This is an opposite Star Wars, A New Hope, and where for that the story and action adventure is generic. It's about people and knights going off to save the princess from the evil emperor or the army. That and it's covered with science fiction battles, right? And the science fiction took over more of the genericness of the story overall, so it made it more fun. But this is a complete opposite, and where the generic story took over the science fiction part. Am I right, or am I onto something? Like what?
Well, yeah, I would say here, I think with Star Wars, a kid wanted to go outside of his
boring life.
Explore.
Yeah, explore.
And the setting helps it out. Well, what is how do you explore in Star Wars? Where you go on a spaceship, Millennium Falcon, go to the Death Star, go to different planets, and even in Tatooine where he went to the bar. Yeah, that was away from his home, so no one else knew. So that's what's interesting. Is that the setting helps the characters come to life and all that. Here, the setting doesn't really do anything. It's just setting this background, but the background plays no role in it. And that, and it's linear. You know where they're going, so you know they're not gonna go somewhere else to explore. So everything else is just sort of, it's almost like being in the car and looking out the window and seeing interesting shit, but you know you're never gonna go there.
Yeah,
and that's
a good.
That's how this movie feels like you know where you're going, and it's like going to Disneyland. Like, you know, if you're into Disneyland, that's fun. You want to go there, but then you might see shit along the way. It's like, oh, that looks like fun, but you're never gonna go there. So it's a very boring ride to get to the end.
No, I know. Will you just let me drive?